Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Snowrunner, completing the contract drilling stuff delivery. In this one we have to head from the garage down to the airdrome to pick up the cargo, and then head all the way north to the Northport Gateway. Then once we head into Northport, we're going to head from the White Valley Gateway down to the drilling site. So, let's jump into it. So we'll accept the contract, and then we'll get started and leave the garage straight away. We can drop our handbrake and we can set off. And like I said, we'll be picking up from the airdrome first. We need to collect the drilling equipment. And we'll get the ramped flatbed trailer. Actually, we'll go for the flatbed semi-trailer. It's a bit more stable. So we'll head out of the garage to the right, and then once we pass the second entrance to the garage, we'll be taking the next right. And we'll turn right here. And then we'll take the small dirt road on the right here and cut our way through to the airdrome. Here we go, just try and keep our momentum up so we don't get stuck in this mud. Oh, we're still going. Ah, there we've done it. And then we can head into the airdrome and collect that drilling equipment. There we go, so we'll pull up in the marked area, collect the drilling equipment, and we can spin around and set off. So once we get out of here, we're going to be heading back the way we came, and then when we get to the main road near the garage, we're going to be taking a right and heading north, all the way up to the gateway. So we'll get ourselves spun round. And then we can take this little dirt road on the right again. Oh, we're struggling this time. That's it, it's pulling us through. There we go. I did attempt this contract previously in the Derry Longhorn, but I kept tipping it over, to be honest, so it just didn't end up working for me. So we are doing it in the as of. But we'll take this right here. Ignore the signs being knocked over. And then it's just a straight run over the bridge and then continue north. We do need to watch ourselves with the icy roads here though. When we build up our speed, especially in fourth gear, it just seems to lose traction if you try and turn any more than a slight amount. Now, such as that's okay, but if I try to do a right hand turn, yeah, it'd just carry on straight. Well, we're just passing the fuel station now on the right hand side. and we're just coming up to the bridge. So again, once we pass over the bridge, we'll be carrying on this main road all the way to the north, up to the two gateways, and we'll be taking the one where you take a left turn. That'll take us straight back to Northport. There we go, so we're over the bridge. There's only a few more episodes to go on this map now, and then we'll be completely off it onto Pedro Bay. And then when we get there, we'll also get the upgraded gearbox, so we'll be able to travel a little bit quicker. Although, like I said, with the ice, that might not be a good idea just yet. Might be best that we utilise that more in Russia rather than in Alaska. We're continuing straight on this main road. We're going to be heading round the edge of the mountain in front of us. And the marker's now there for the gateway as well. The fuel economy you get with this truck's so much better than most of the others as well. You don't even have to think about it for most jobs. Like this one, we'll be able to drive all the way there, and then I'll be able to drive the truck all the way back without stopping for fuel at all. Whereas some of the other trucks, it'd be 2 or 3 refills by this point. But we'll keep to the right here. Head over this next bridge. And then further up here, we're going to veer off to the left. So we'll keep ourselves left, making sure we head to the Northport Gateway, not the White Valley one. There we are, and we can head to the gateway. So now once we're in Northport, we're going to be heading south until we get to as far as the pipeline. And then we're going to be taking a right just before the pipeline and paralleling it across to the drilling site. Then we'll jump back into our truck. Like I said, we'll be heading down that eastern coast. And then we'll be cutting inland from there. We'll continue straight down here. not been too bad a run so far, this one. I thought this was going to be a harder one of the ones we had to do on this map. Well, we'll continue down here. If you are still watching the video, if I can ask that you check if you're subscribed and drop a like on the video. It does help it get out to more people and helps the channel grow, and I'd really appreciate it. Well, we'll carry on down here, watching out for these rocks. It can throw the truck and trailer about a little bit. Well, we'll avoid them as much as possible. And we should be coming up on our turn soon. There we are, so the pipeline's just in front of us. We're going to be taking this right here on the dirt track. Then we'll head right. We can see the drop-off marker now as well for the drilling site. Oh, there we go. Let's drop back down into first there. And then we need to be taking this left here. And that road should take us almost straight to the drilling site. Oh, if we can turn up here. And we'll winch up just in case we hit too much. Oh, there we go. I think I said this was quite easy, a bit too soon. It should be alright though. The Azov's done worse than this. We'll carry on round. They are struggling with pulling it through. So we'll get round this corner here. I'm almost halfway across to the drilling site now. I'm not liking how banked some of these corners are. There we go, we're moving now. So we'll take this right. This keeps us on the same path as we were on. There's not exactly tracks anymore, but we're heading round here, I think. No, 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 no. Oh, I lost it. See if we can pull it back on with the crane. It's not fallen all the way off at least. We'll pull the crane round. And then we'll just pull it as hard as we can. Try and get it back onto the trail. There we go. Oh. Bit far. You need just to scoot across a little bit, and then I should be able to pack it. There we go. Oh no, try again. You can pull it back on though, so we can definitely get it packed. Link back up, pull it back up. Come on. See if that works. Well, hey, there we go. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect that one to work, but we'll carry on, be a bit more careful around this corner. I really thought I was going to have to start that again then. There we go, so we'll carry on round now. Not much further to go. Carry on over this now. Go. Follow this left here. So we had a couple of, I would say, hiccups on our journey this time. But overall it wasn't too bad. If my driving was better, then we wouldn't have had those issues, I'm sure. But we can see the drilling site just over there. We've just got to get round to it now. There we go, that's not too deep, and there's plenty of rocks in it as well to give us traction. There we go, so it's going to be a left just here. Now we need to rock ourselves the tip in, we don't want a repeat of earlier. There we go. And then we've just got to drop off the cargo. And there we go. That's drilling stuff delivery done. So thank you to everyone that stayed this far in the video. Please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a good one.